In today's news, Bitcoin will save us from the banks. Cardano fights against possible massive crash. Hacker stole 300,000 United States dollars from Olympus protocol. Messi partners with another cryptocurrency company. The Fed will put more pressure on cryptos. Another exchange will suspend crypto withdrawals. Welcome back to Crypt Space. Today we will see very relevant news, so subscribe so you don't miss any video every morning. Bitcoin will save us from the banks. The mother of socio-economic battles is coming our way because the central banks are preparing a trap from which we will only be able to escape with Bitcoin, warns the Spanish economist Mark Vidal. The trap Vidal is referring to is the central bank digital currencies, CBDCs, being developed by several financial institutions around the world. Among these currencies is the digital euro, on which the European Central Bank, ECB, is working, together with Amazon and the Spanish bank CaixaBank. Likewise, the United States is working on the prototype of the digital dollar, while China's population is starting to use the digital yuan, as Crypto News has previously reported. Given that 80% of the planet's central banks are exploring creating CBDCs, Mark Vidal captured his concern to his audience. They're financial institutions and the risk of losing control, and to avoid that they want to generate a currency-dependent society, he said today on his podcast and YouTube channel. Cardano fights against possible massive crash. Cardano seemed to be on the road to prosperity after Vasil's fork. Unfortunately, however, things took a turn for the worse as ADA failed to move up the price charts. Many traders opted to sell and investor sentiment began to wane. But despite ADA's problems, its stakeholders continued to show their support. According to the participation rewards, a massive increase was observed in terms of participants in the Cardano network. As can be seen in the image below, the number of participants in the network grew by 30.51% in the last 30 days. However, during the same time period, the revenue generated by Cardano's network stakeholders depreciated by 23.52%. It remains to be seen whether stakeholders will continue to show this loyalty if revenues decline further. However, despite the positives, there were some concerning factors that investors may want to look at before spending too much time on ADA. As can be seen in the image below, there was a sharp decline in velocity over the past few days, which would indicate that the average number of times that ADA was exchanged between wallets decreased. In addition to that, there was a decrease in ADA development activity over the last month. For traders looking at development activity before they entering a trade, this could be perceived as a bearish signal. Hacker stole $300,000 from the Olympus protocol. The DeFi protocol responsible for the Ohm token, Olympus DAO, was the victim of a hack that resulted in the theft of approximately $300,000 in cryptocurrency, although it later reached an agreement with the platform's managers and returned the stolen funds. The Olympus DAO hack, according to a report published by cybersecurity firm Peck Shield, the security breach was present in one of the contracts in Bond protocol operated by Olympus DAO. The attacker took advantage of a contract failing to properly validate the request to transfer funds, which made it possible to funds, which enabled the funds to be withdrawn. In this regard, Peck Shield indicated that it was used to access Ohm tokens from the Olympus DAO protocol. Lacking a validation function for the exchange of funds, the hacker took advantage of this to modify the input values and get hold of the capital. The Olympus team then confirmed what happened on its official Discord channel and revealed that the attacker made off with an estimated 30,000 ohms worth about 300,000 United States dollars, but clarified that the remaining $217 million pledged as collateral was safe and that they were already working on fixing the breach in question. Something similar recently happened to Moolah Markets, a cryptocurrency lending protocol based on CELO, from which an attacker stole about $10 million. Without, however, he agreed to cooperate with those responsible and agreed to return the funds, but they rewarded him by allowing him to keep 10% of the amount originally stolen, i.e. $1 million. Messi partners with another cryptocurrency company. Celebrity and living soccer legend Lionel Messi has inked a new deal with a company in the digital currencies space. After partnering with fan token platform, Socios.com, earlier this year, the world-renowned star unveiled this Friday a new alliance with the cryptocurrency exchange, BitGet. The Singapore-based exchange announced the new deal just days before the start of the highly anticipated tournament, the Qatar 2022 FIFA World Cup Qatar 2022. According to the official statement, the exclusive agreement with Messi will focus on exploring Web3, cryptocurrencies and the meeting points between these technologies and the multi-billion-dollar soccer industry. Multi-billion-dollar soccer industry. The partnership will also bring some other initiatives, including a cryptocurrency rewards program for Messi fans with prizes of up to $1.9 million in Bitcoin, BTC. BitGet said it will reveal more developments on the deal soon. The Paris Saint-Germain club player and captain of the Argentina national team has dabbled in digital currencies before. The Fed will put more pressure on cryptos. The market seems to have lost interest in the current quarterly earnings season, whose figures are beating consensus expectations. Investors are looking askance at the Federal Reserve's Fed next monetary policy decision, in what they expect to be a fourth consecutive 75 basis point interest rate hike. The move will put further pressure on the cryptocurrency market, embroiled in a notable bear market that has caused their total market capitalization to fall by around 60% so far this year. In the last week, for example, Bitcoin, BTC, the world's largest crypto asset, has not found a definite trend and is trading in the vicinity of $19,000, after several failed attempts to assault the $19,500 level. Something similar is happening with Ether, ETH, unable to settle at the psychological level of $1,300. The low volatility of the market and its strong correlation with traditional assets are attracting the attention of analysts. Cryptocurrencies are keeping their feet on the ground while a major move in yields is driving the strong dollar trade, explains Edward Moya Oanda, analyst, who notes that BTC's resilience has been impressive, but will likely be tested in these next few weeks. The bulls are still battling for control, with none having a decisive advantage. That suggests more of the same in the near term, notes Kitco's Jim Wyckoff. Another exchange will suspend crypto withdrawals. The P2P trading platform that operates in a large number of countries, Local Cryptos, announced yesterday that it will regrettably have to suspend its operations due to a series of conditions that prevent the continuity of the service in an optimal way. Local Cryptos will suspend operations. This was revealed by the Local Cryptos team in a statement published on their official blog, where they thank all the community for the support received throughout its 5-year history, and indicated that the shutdown process will take place successively so that users have the opportunity to migrate to other services. An important fact related to the wallet is that since it is self-custodial, users have the private keys to enable it in other software of their choice. Therefore, users will be able to migrate it without any problem in case they no longer wish to use the Local Cryptos wallet. Finally, Local Cryptos staff reiterated that they will continue with their customer service to clarify all doubts. They also said that for the time being they will suspend operations, but they are not closed to the idea of reopening them if conditions are much more favorable.